Hello everyone. Hope you had a wonderful weekend. And let's talk about my today's trade. Today is Monday, first day of the week. Uh, I generally don't prefer trading on this day, but since I had an opportunity, so why not? I always believe in grabbing the right opportunities at the right time. Today's trade was in USDCAD, and if you would have seen my previous video, which I made on Sunday, I gave you two trades, one of which was USD CAD. So if you want to see how I predicted those, then you can go and check that video. I'll put its link in the description box. So let's see, okay, even if someone gives you a trade, it it is also very difficult for some people to understand how to catch it, how to enter it, um, how to really execute the trade. And that's exactly what we will be learning today through this example of how I executed my own trade, which I had forecasted. Let me turn on the sessions first. Okay, so this is where the price opened, and obviously all this wasn't there back then. So the only part left was this black colored order block which we had. Just a minute, let me see what order block it was. Okay, I'm sorry, I was feeling lost. Anyway, this was that order block. So initially, first thing in the day, we knew that price was going to first come up. Wait, let me draw. First come up, tap this POI here, and then go down. Simple as that. But how did it do it? It opened here, it took the low here. You could have entered here, but then this was against the trend. It would have been risky, so we did not take it. We were waiting for the price to reach here. It reached this order block. This was the last POI, and from there it gave us a move. If we go on lower time frame, yes, this is the region where price has spent most of his time, and I was here waiting for the price to go down. I first entered here and then kept waiting. So this was somewhere I made an entry with my stop loss here, and I was expecting this low, which it did reach, but then when it when it reached this point, it came back up. I added some more quantity here. It went down again, but then it came back up. So during this time, when it came back up, my thought was, where does it want to go? And then I realized that there was this yellow colored POI created on 1 hour time frame while the price was moving down. As you can see, this red colored candle is the 1 hour order block. So I thought maybe in London session it might not make it to the target, and it might want to come back up to this POI which it recently made. But that unfortunately did not happen, and it went down anyway. So I could have captured the entire movement, but I couldn't because I exited the trade with a little bit of profit. Next, what happened in the beginning of New York? If you could see that this low, this previous low, which was our target, it wasn't taken by the price. The price went directly from here itself, as if it tapped this order block, this yellow, this red color. Wait, I'll draw it. There was this 15-minute order block which will mark as black, and it tapped this and it went up. It did not take the liquidity. If we go on 1 hour time frame, you will see that there is no order block here on 1 hour. So there is only a minor order block on 15 minutes, which doesn't really carry much value in front of this order block, which is on 1 hour time frame. So the logic was simple, that this move, and this move was a very sudden move. It was there to buy, to trap the buyers. And this sudden move did not mean that the trend suddenly became upwards, but rather it was there to take this remaining POI which it created on the way while coming down. And it aggressively wanted to take it and wanted to fall from there because it had some targets to reach. So that's what it did. I waited for this entire thing in the New York session for it to finish, and then from here I put a few lots and then I captured my profit here. Even though I knew it would go down even more, but I wanted to retain my profits and I was satisfied with what I got, so I exited here. So this was my trade for Monday. The other trade that I gave on Sunday, it did not quite work out because price did not respect these POIs from where we had marked to buy it. But now you have to observe if there is a chance for buying it again, because these are some important POIs. It's tapping the important POIs again. Let's see if it takes a rejection. If it takes a support from these POIs, then we can plan on a long trade from this. Other than that, this was it from my side today. See you tomorrow. Have a nice day. Bye bye.